boy Debo D, and today we are going to be fixing my recliner. I'm going to show you how easy it actually is to do. So here's the problem that we have. This motor with the track, there is a, I guess you'd consider that like a worm screw. And that screw spins, and as that screw spins, this piece slides down the track and up the track. Okay. Well, what happens is, over time, the plastic in here wears out, and you'll get about halfway, and then it'll stop, and it starts making like a rattly noise. And then you can try to force it and it'll work. And of course, you know, I'm never one to buy a warranty. Of course I buy a warranty. And it just happens to be during the warranty period, but trying to get anybody to come out to actually look at this has been posing a problem. So I'm going to show you how to fix it. I actually literally pulled the serial number off of this, and it doesn't matter whether it's you got your furniture from Bob's Discount or, you know, Raymore and Flanagan. Essentially, they all use the same Chinese parts. So I'm going to show you how to replace it. So you're going to start, they're all essentially the same. These are Torx bits that are in here, or T-bits. And you want to spin all four of these. There's four of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to take these out. It's going to release this track down. You also have 4 bolts then that pop off, and then this whole track will release. So let me work on getting that off, and then we'll take it from there. Side note, these are all wire tied here, and really the only plugs that you got to worry about, there's like a serial port here, and then the power wire that goes to it. So I just untied all of the bread ties to get the wiring set up, and then I'm going to finish taking out the 4 bolts. Anyway, this is the replacement motor, and I wanted to show a couple things here. So because this is used in, I'm telling you, it's like if you have a GE, a Kenmore, a Maytag, they all share the same parts. So this one, being a universal one, has 2 different power cords. It has a female and a male, okay? So depending on how your setup is, it's not focusing. Depending on your setup, how your setup is and how the power goes in, this has the adapters for either or. You're only going to use one of them. So whichever one your couch or recliner has, that's the one that you're going to use. And they all have like this little serial bus. I used to call them a MIDI port back in the day. Now, the other thing, you want to put this in and kind of test the motor. You want to see the length of travel just to make sure that you're in the same ballpark. And the other thing is, depending on the orientation, the only downside is the fact that your switch on the side of the recliner, the switch may be backwards. So all that means is if you're pushing the out button, it might actually be in. If you're pushing the in button, it's just going to be reversed. Not a big deal, but just be aware of it. And then essentially, assembly is exactly the way that you took it apart. back together. This is going to be a tough one to do. I'll use the foot. Let's see if the foot works. There you go. Look at that. Brandy new. And that should work for pretty much every single power recliner, at least made within the last 10 years. I hope it helped. Type of content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you in the next video.